Thank you for having me.
Well, of course. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah. This I know is gonna annoy Jake Paul.
Oh, definitely.
But I'm glad you're free from his grasp and are able to flourish and be, well, one of the best podcasts.
A butterfly.
Yeah.
A beautiful butterfly.
Logan's cooler. Logan's a lot more cool to like deal with, work with. He's like he obviously, you know, he's got haters, but I feel like he genuinely is a good person, a way better person than Jake Paul. And yeah, man, like we just get on. Like we're quite similar in our way of thinking, and yeah, it's just good vibes whenever we're together.
What kind of people-pleasing bullshit is this? I know he don't believe that. No one watching believes it, so why even say anything at all? Oh, and Logan's clearly a great guy. From dead bodies to rug pulls, we might as well put him next to some of the greatest men in recent history, like Nelson Mandela.
How did you two start working together?
Yeah.
What, me and Logan? Well, we were enemies when we were fighting, and then we just talked to each other behind the scenes, and then we went on a podcast and talked there, and honestly, we were just like going back and forth like it was nothing. Like it was so easy. It was like it got to the point where we were like, oh, why do we hate each other? Like this is cool. We're like it's just like we're friends. Yeah.
Those are the best kind of friendships.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely talked in great detail on how to make millions off their young audience by feeding them crap while smiling in their faces.
Well, I feel like I'm always so interested in like other people's come up. Like obviously yours is the Talk Tuah.
It was unintentional, I swear.
Yeah. So like, explain to me with how that whole situation felt. Yeah, I can imagine, like, especially because your comment was so fast. You must have had so many DMs, so many messages, people from school hitting you up, and it must have been, like you said, so overwhelming. And then for you, I mean, I felt like you were so smart in instantly creating like content through it and being a content creator and being like, okay, let me capitalize on this and take charge.
You know what? I'll give her 0.3% credit for capitalizing on her viral moment, but at the end of the day, it was just the internet being bored, and you got extremely lucky. And what did you do after capitalizing? Let's see.
So viral, man. It's crazy. But yeah, and then obviously, you know, you've had your roller coaster.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Well, I mean, that's it. Because like I've been doing this for so long. I've had my ups and my downs and everything, and it's just you've just got to roll with the punches and just stay consistent. You know, I say this to everyone, like, you know, you're not gonna be the main person all the time. You have to learn to just take a back seat sometime, going, and then eventually, you know, you might be up again, and then you'll be down, and you just gotta keep going, and you know, in this industry, people are going to use and abuse you. Like,
I found that out the hard way.
Yeah,
I had to find that out the hard way.
People are gonna use your hype and go, oh my God, you're it, this is it, da 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 da. And then when your hype is dying off a little, they're like, all right, spit you out, next person. And that's just this industry. It's all about getting clicks. It's all about getting hits. It's all about just
making money.
That's it. That's all people care about.
Okay, if you don't understand what he means by roller coasters, he's talking about her crypto rug pull. Kind of a theme now, motherfucking crypto Avengers pulling up. And if you don't know, KSI has also been caught out for his own scams. Link in the description. You got no excuses. You should have known better, especially when you have money and people to support you.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
This was KSI in his KSI crypto era, and we got this big shiny presentation for the Sidemen NFTs, one of 10,000. And NFT projects, especially back then, were like, launch the NFT project, make $20 million that day. Yeah. What happens afterwards, everyone should make money, but if they don't, who cares? You made 20 mil. And we had this big, like, deck. And like JJ thought it was the best idea, and then the other guys were like unsure, and I was like, I will not let this happen. So I had to like do a detailed breakdown of every reason why I thought it was a bad idea. Because I was like, I want to kill this dead now, because I do not want there to be a Sidemen NFT. I do not ever want to make millions of dollars at the direct expense of fans getting nothing for it. A useless.
Yeah, just like I said, roll with the punches, man.
I try.
Yeah.
I try most
You've
of the
got
time.
this. You've got this, man. Like, you know, you're back here again. You know, you haven't just hidden away and just gone, oh, screw this, I'm done.
Oh, I did for a little bit.
But it's good that you come back strong, and, you know, you're still here. Yeah. And that's it. You just have to just keep going. You're going to get haters. Even when this comes out, people are still going to hate on you. Be like, oh, what about this, that, you know. Ignore it. It's just noise, you know. Just enjoy yourself.
Heck yeah, I
Have
got to
fun.
at this point.
Yeah, and and just have fun, yeah.
Just noise. I guess it's a common trope for scammers to protect another. But have you ever considered maybe the internet would be better off without her? I mean, think of the children. The brain rot just gets worse with time.
A couple months, I've definitely understood what my worth is. And, I've had time, especially when I was very ill recently. I had time to really think about my life and what I want out of it. So, yeah.
That's fair enough. I think everybody needs to have like one of those times though.
Right. Like, I'm always, especially like Prime Energy, I'm obsessed with it. Like, I'd say, I mean, obviously I'm biased, but compared to any other energy drink, like Red Bull, I just think tastes like ass.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Red Bull, but that shit works. I legit seen someone half dead at work, drink one can, slap himself, jump around like a maniac, and legit never seen a harder worker before. Now on to the main event.
I tweeted also for all the shit that was talked about Dylan Dennis pulling out of this fight, credit where credit is due. He was going to show up. This event was being carried promo-wise by him. Don't agree with that, but anyway. I haven't been able to post any YouTube videos to help promote the fight because I've just been feeling so shit. And I get that KSI is sick, but I gotta give Dylan some credit here. He was ready to go. I don't know, like, now you gotta remember, Wade has just been jabbing at me for years, constantly. Bro, I broke down, man. I'm there crying, bro. In my room, just crying because, like I said, I felt like I just let everyone down. So then, I go online and I see all this shit and, people just jabbing at me, and it was just Wade, bro. Normally I just ignore it, but it just pissed me off.
You see, I would have a lot more sympathy if he had the same level of understanding for when something unfortunate happens to someone else. Like when Dylan Dennis's father passed away and he had to pull out. And in a lot of ways, a mental weakness can affect you a lot more than a physical one. So get fucked.
And I just lost my shit, man. I just fully lost my shit, and I just said this. Shut the fuck up. You annoying waste of oxygen. Surely your knees must hurt so much at this point from sucking on Jake Paul and his team all the fucking time. He fully does. He's always on Jake Paul's side. Even when he was fighting an old man, an old Mike Tyson, he was there like, oh, this is a big look for Jake, etc. It's just, and I give it a rest. Oh my God, you think I want to be in this situation? What the fuck is wrong with you? I was just sick and tired, man. I was done with it all. I'm done. I was just done with this bullshit. And yeah, man. I'm only finally getting better, okay? I'm only finally getting better, which is ridiculous. And I know how the internet works. I know how this game goes. If I tried to fight and managed to get into the ring and had a shit performance, no one would care that I was ill. No one would care that I was sick. Everyone would have just looked at the performance and said, wow, KSI struggled against Dylan Dennis. He's ass.
I think he genuinely believes he's the only person that this has ever happened to. Like, no one cares. Get in the ring, big or small, and show them that you have the heart, the determination, the dedication to pull off the win. Even if you struggle, it shows a lot more character. Fuck it, though. Let's just see Wade's response now.
I do at least try my best to be as unbiased as I can be. And I genuinely mean that. People aren't going to believe it, but it is what it is. I do try that. And in all earnestness, the tweet that he got upset about was not a shot at JJ. And when he says, I take shots at him, I disagree. I think if anything, especially in the case of JJ, now listen, I'm not going to say I'm innocent, that I've never taken a shot at someone. But in his case, I think I've been more than charitable with KSI. In fact, the shots I've taken at him have been return fire for the things that he's said about me. Those are just critical things, opinion-based from a commentator that, of course, and we've been through this on this channel, I'm going to say. And that's out of his control. And maybe that's a big problem for him. JJ, I don't hate you. I never have. In fact, I think I've said in videos before, when I met you, was super impressed by you. Still am. Just the emotional, uncomfortable, frustrated look on JJ's face. And honestly, no joke, I'm not even trying to troll. It looked like he was going to cry explaining all the things that went down for this fight not to go over the way it should have. And to me, that's sad. Not in a, oh, look how embarrassing this is way, but no, like genuinely empathizing for KSI. That's a sad thing. My bad. I never meant to come across as hateful toward JJ. Whether it was jokes or anything like that, I honestly never meant to come across like I hated the guy. I don't have any ill will toward KSI, and regardless how he feels, what he thinks, I genuinely want the best for him.
No way, this is the guy KSI was talking about. This nice motherfucker? And I just realized he talked a lot about him talking shit and taking jabs, but showed no messages or clips. And based on KSI's track record, I don't know how much I could believe him. Well, this is about the end of the video. Big thank you to more Pegasus, because I was definitely not watching the Talk Tuah podcast. I know his brain is currently regressing, so please watch his original video and hope for a speedy recovery. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video or these types of videos, like and subscribe. If you want to see any changes made or want me to check out any video, leave a message below, and have a good day.